What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a terrific day. I want to talk about today a dialogue that I had with someone who was asking me questions about tinnitus. And I was coaching them, and they asked me, can you guarantee that I'm going to recover? And the honest answer is no. I said, no, I can't guarantee anyone of anything. And the reality is that this is life. And when are we ever guaranteed the luxury of certainty? We never are. When you get on a plane, they can't 100% guarantee that nothing bad is going to happen. You get on the plane anyway. Why? Well, because it's worth taking that small risk to not have to suffer the inconvenience of driving all the way to California or wherever it is you're going. And so anything we do in life, there is a potential that it might not work out. People ask me, like, can I help everyone? I try to. You certainly try to help everyone. You try to alleviate the suffering for as many people as you can. And I believe that that is the mission in life, is to help carry other people's burdens, help alleviate the suffering of other people, help other people's lives become better. If you can leave the world a better place than when you got here, I believe that you can call yourself a success. And that should be the goal of every person, is to help better someone's day. It could be something as simple as letting someone merge in front of you, or I don't know, holding the door open for someone, or paying for someone's coffee behind you. Just little things that we seem so insignificant can change someone's life. Nice things that people have done for me have stood out in my mind years later. I can recall one morning I woke up and I didn't have any coffee, and I went down. It was like 5 a.m. and I'm getting my coffee, and their credit card machines didn't work, and I couldn't get my coffee. And the lady behind me, she says, "I'll pay for it." I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll buy your coffee." And I was like, "Oh my, thank you." I was blown away by it. She had cash, so she didn't need to pay with a credit card, and so she was able to do that. And it stands out to me, like, years later, as, like, so something that simple changed my life. I was like, wow, maybe I need to be more cognizant of trying to help people, doing what I can. And so certainly the goal is to help as many people as you can, but ultimately it comes down to people deciding if they want to be helped, and you can't force anyone to be helped. I try to convince people that they have hope with something as difficult as tinnitus. And tinnitus is very difficult, for sure. But it's not hopeless. In fact, it's far from hopeless. You'll feel hopeless when you first get it. And that's kind of the steps to go through. And, in my coaching, I definitely talk about that. And I was there in that hopeless state. When the doctors are telling you, there's really nothing that can be done, which is a complete lie. There's so much that can be done. It's not the doctor's fault. Doctors have to learn a lot of things, and they just don't have time to specialize in something as not as widely understood as tinnitus. The medical industry doesn't really know how to approach it. Is it a psychological condition? Why is it so polarizing? Why are there some people that seemingly brush it off, and other people it destroys their lives, and everything in between? And some people, why is it like this? So it's tough to kind of approach it, curing it from a medical standpoint, when it's very much an emotional condition, not the ringing itself, but the reaction to it. So I say all that because my goal with my consulting and my coaching is to bring forth the solution that has worked for me, okay? And that I believe to be the most effective solution. Will it work for everyone? I don't know. I can't guarantee, I can't promise it will work for everyone, but it works for a lot of people. It works for a vast majority of people I work with. And it's not instant. It takes time, okay? It's not like an instant quick fix. It takes time. You have to walk out the steps. You have to do everything. It is a life change. There are things you have to do every day. But if you do them and you are consistent with them, I believe it is extremely likely and probable that you will recover. to to pretty much where I am. And that's the most honest thing I can say about working with me and about why I choose to do what I do. Because I know how horrifying tinnitus is and how claustrophobic it is and how helpless you feel. But that is just a stage of it. And if you can move out of that stage as quickly as possible with the help of someone like me and get on to the other stages, you can get back to having an improved quality of life, which is what it's all about. You know, I can't offer you a pill that will stop the sound. If I had the ability to, I would do that. But it doesn't exist. So then what other approaches are there, you know, to get you back to living your life, which is the most important thing. So, yeah, I don't know how to approach a lot of these tinnitus questions, and some of them are difficult to approach because some of them are, you know, people want to know everything is going to be all right. And I assure people that it's a very high likelihood that you're going to be fine. You're going to I think you're going to do just great. You know, I think you need to start believing that and having a little bit of faith in yourself and, you know, getting your thoughts under control and, you know, getting back into being present and, you know, changing a lot of these negative thoughts around. But if you can do that, I don't see any reason why the vast majority of people can't go on and be just fine. So I'm going to wrap it up for this video. I wanted to talk about this because a lot of times, you know, you don't know really how what you're doing is impacting people and how it's changing people's lives, because I don't get to see the majority of people face to face. In fact, the amount of people I work with is very small compared to like the amount of people that watch my videos. So you never really know, like, what is the true impact of what I'm doing, you know? Is it changing the world? Is it helping people? You want to believe that it is, you know? And I think that's what, you know, keeps me coming back to making videos. That's what keeps me coming back to putting this stuff down, is that I believe at the end of the day it is. So if you believe that, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you want to work with me, hit the links below. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.